Hello, welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Valentine. I'm the Business Development Manager at 21st Century.
What are critical skills?
So, a critical skill is a skill that if the company didn't have it, they couldn't do what they're in business for. So, if you think of a restaurant, you need a chef. Otherwise, you can't produce food, which is why a restaurant is in business. Or if you've got an airline, if you don't have pilots, then the airline can't do what they're in business to do, which is to fly people and cargo from one place to another. So, a critical skill is that skill that without that skill, that company can't do what they're in business to do.
How do I identify the critical skills in my organization?
So the key thing is to look at what does your company do and what is it that they need to complete at the end. So for example, if you make biscuits, you've got to identify what you need to do to produce that biscuits in terms of the skills. And so you're going to need bakers, obviously. And so without your bakers, you're not going to have biscuits to sell. So the critical skill would, in that case, would be your bakers. So any company needs to look at what positions they need to be able to sell those products at the end of the day or to deliver the service at the end of the day. So you just need to look at what do we need to do and what is the end result and what skills will we need to do that. And that's how you'd identify your critical skill.
What can I do to retain and attract critical skills?
To attract or retain a critical skill is going to be similar to any other function, other skill that you might have in your company. Things like paying correctly, maybe having some sort of an incentive, work conditions, and so on. But with a critical skill, what you need to do, because it can affect your business, is to ensure that you are doing all of the right things most of the time. So it's not always about pay. You might want to pay right, but your critical skill is not necessarily well paid. It might be sanitary workers who collect rubbish. So if they can't do their work or they go on strike, then your company is not going to be able to keep the streets clean, and it's going to affect the neighborhood. So what you need to do in that situation is keep your labor relations good so that these people will be motivated to work or will go to work. At another level, you might just need to pay a higher salary, but you might have to do something for universities, for example. They would offer sabbaticals and time for people to present research papers. So it depends on the situation that the company is in or the organization is in. And from there, they should plan what will work for that particular critical skill. But you do want to treat them a little bit different because without them, you can't do what you're in business to do, which is what our definition was in the beginning.